All right, shalom, shalom. Call Loyam La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem. Rakakadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, which are the men that rule well, the men that taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations as always be to the elect. All right, and Lord's will, the title will be Now Awaken, Soon Comes a Reward. Okay, which, the inspiration for that came from the book of Baruch, the 4th chapter. All right, which is really the only scriptures I'm going to really bring out are from Baruch. And, of course, I'm going to start off with Jeremiah. All right, because that's why I titled it Now Awaken, Soon Comes a Reward. Because, at one point, as a part of prophecy, the Heavenly Father put us in a very deep sleep to the point to where we lost our nationality. We lost who we were. All right, we lost our identity. All right, as the sons of Abraham, sons and daughters of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, we were taught we were Gentiles, that we was black, colored, Latinos, Hispanics, right? West Indians, right? Those are the titles that were given unto us by our enemy, and we were in deep sleep, and it was all part of prophecy. It's a very a lot of people don't realize, because especially us that's now that we're in the truth, we didn't, growing up, a lot of us read the Bible but didn't know that we were a part of it, meaning that we were spoken about in the Bible. We just think Esau was the main character and everything, Esau was the Hamites and the Perizzites and the Israelites and the Edomites. Edomites never really came up in the church, but like that anyway, But we thought that Moses was a so-called white man. We think God and his son are white people. That's what we were taught growing up. Come to find out, the history of Israel and the Israelites and Adam and the Adamites and those that's us. And it's a beautiful thing now that we've awakened, because we know who we are, man, and we've got to the point where soon comes the reward. All right, so I'm gonna start off in Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4, and it says, and thou even thyself, meaning you and me, right, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. Which the heritage that the Lord gave us is our, not just our identity, but also our land, our physical land in the land of Israel. All right, our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, everything that encompassed being an Israelite, we lost that. All right, we lost it through disobedience. Right, it says, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. Which, we're scattered all over. When you read prophecies, there's Israelites in the land of India. All right, Australia. All over, across the four winds, any country you name it, there's Israelites there. All right, and we're serving our enemies. How are we serving our enemies? Because we're there and we're in servitude. We're paying taxes to Esau, Edom. Taxes is what's the word? Tribute. We're tributaries, and especially us here in America, we're the ultimate spectacle here in America. All right, we're a laughing stock. We're made a joke. That's why that's why you see in the news and the media, whenever the Democrats want to get the black vote, quote unquote black vote, right? Really the Israelite vote, right? What do? They they bring out the stereotypes and make fun of you Israelites. Like you had Megan Thee Stallion performing at the Democratic rally, she on the shaking her ass and rapping about whoredom, because that's what they think appeals to you Israelites. And the worst thing is that they do that, and the majority of you actually eat it up, man. And it's a shame. That's a part of us discontinuing from our heritage. Because let that have been ancient times when the majority of us was in our right mind. We would have been like, man, who is this hoe? Why is she doing that? That would have been unacceptable. You Israelite men, all right, that's partaking in that too, dancing like women is crazy, right? But what? Now we're awakened. Now us that's been awakened, we don't do that. We don't partake in that garbage, right? For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever, right? So we discontinued from knowing who we are. But what? Let's go to Baruch 4. It says, because what? Now we've been awakened. Ezekiel 37 chapter. The bones, right? We were the bones, and we were in that state of death, of not knowing who we were. And a part of knowing who we are is a part of us being alive, because when we know that we're Israel and the Israelites and we're abiding to that title, all right, he is the Prince of God. That's what Israel means, Yashar Allah. When we're abiding to that, we are within the confines of wisdom. We're doing what the Heavenly Father intended for us, right? What he created us to do, which is to be a representation of him on planet Earth. How do we do that? By following his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. All right? Keeping the dietary, things like that, keeping the dietary laws. Those things exemplify godliness here on earth. That's why we're Yashar Allah. That's why our nationality's name, all right, is something spiritual. If you look at the other nations, there's nothing spiritual about their names, like Elam just means young, all right. Esau, his name means wasted away is he, things like that. But what is the name of our nation means he is the Prince of God. A lot of people don't really think about that. Us that's in the know, we do. All right. Now let's get into Baruch 4:25. I don't want to ramble too much. It says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from the Most High." Right, which that was part of the wrath, us serving our enemies. That's why I said you have kindled a fire in mine anger which shall burn forever, which forever doesn't mean for eternity. It's just for a long period of time. Okay? Don't be simple. It says, "For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction." Right? Our enemies persecuted us, to this day. Right? A lot of people think just because we ain't got chains no more that we ain't in slavery or something. Like, no, we're still very much so. As if you're a Black, Hispanic, Native American, man, you walk around with a target on your back all the time. Okay? But shortly thou shalt see his destruction, right? Because what? That's the reward. We're going to see the destruction, the downfall of our enemies. That's like the top things mentioned in the scriptures that will make a man happy. It says, "And shall tread upon his neck. My delicate ones have gone rough ways," which we have. We were the delicate ones, the Israelites, and we've gone rough ways. But starting with the elect, because we was out here, in the world bugging out. We was out doing the wrong thing. It says, "And we're taken away as a flock caught of the enemies." Right, that literally happened to us, man. We were literally caught like some animals, all right, and sent into slavery. When Christopher Columbus came over here and started messing with the Northern Kingdom, he sent Israelites to Spain and things like that, to different countries, Portugal and things like that. And then the slaves, and then our brothers that was in West Africa, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they caught them on the west coast of Africa and sent them over here. Okay, we were literally caught like animals. But what? "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High. For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." Right? That's what makes our prayers now so powerful, because you got to think about it like this. The Heavenly Father had this written out years ago when Baruch was still alive and on the scene, right? As Baruch. Because he could be back now, we don't know. But it says what? "For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." So it was written for us to lose our identity, right? All that. Forget the name of the Most High, everything. We forgot everything, right? But now we've been awakened. You got to think about it. You must be Lord's will. We're of the elect. You're a special soul if you were awakened to know the Most High in these times, especially if you're in this lot, preaching the right doctrine. Of course, there's Israelites that woke up for other reasons, but us, we believe that we were woken up to be delivered. You got to remember the fact that it's written for you to cry unto the Lord, and you get to be one of the Israelites that your lot is to wake up and cry unto the Lord. That should boost your faith that he's listening to us. All right? And it says, "For ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." You were handpicked to remember this. The scriptures say no man cometh to the Father except through Yahweh Shai, right? So you were handpicked to be able to cry unto the Most High. That privilege wasn't even given to every Israelite. There's many Israelites right now that are gonna be crying to Jesus all the way up until their death. But you were handpicked to cry unto Yahweh while Yahweh Shai, and to be remembered of him by him. "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more." Right? Exactly. Now that we've returned, we have to seek him 10 times more. That's what we're doing right now. Because what? The reward's coming, man. We're ecstatic that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has returned us unto him. Because there's so many Israelites that could have been picked to be in the truth. But he picked you. He called you into the fellowship of his son. Like it says in 1 Corinthians, the 1st chapter. Right? But now that we're returned, we seeking him 10 times more. And we want to. We want to seek him 10 times more because we're excited, man. We're happy. We're happy that all these things we got the hard part out the way, man. Well, the first hard part, because we still got to go through Jacob's trouble. But what? Hey, man, we seeking the Lord, man. 10 times more. We're happy to do this. It says, for he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Right. The Heavenly Father, he's going to bring us everlasting joy with our salvation. Sirach 2, it says, ye that fear the Lord hope for everlasting joy and mercy. That's one of my favorite scriptures. Right? Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee, which Jerusalem means city of peace. So that the one that named the city of peace is going to comfort us. Okay? He gave us that name, Yahweh Yahabushai. They gave us the name city of peace, so he's going to comfort us. The scriptures just said it, and we have to believe it. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, which, by the way, he's going to comfort us. That's part of the reward. You see, a lot of people, a lot of y'all, novices, you think the kingdom is just the one way, and then, you know what I mean? The physical aspect of the kingdom is the last part of it. The kingdom starts right now with the knowledge within us. You see, that's where the comfort begins. The comfort begins knowing this truth. The comfort ain't gonna just be in the kingdom when you with your wives, and then you women with your husband, right? Your husband's a king and a priest, right? That ain't the only comfort. The comfort is right now. The fact that we have the name of the Most High, we have the scriptures to comfort us, like it said in the book of Maccabees, right? We have these scriptures to comfort our hearts. During times of trouble, the fact that we can call upon the name of the Lord whenever, for whatever, in righteousness, right? It says, miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoiced at thy fall, right? Every single one that has humbled us is going to pay for it. Every single heathen, and you wicked Israelites, you're going to pay for it as well, right? Miserable are the cities which thy children served, right? Because we're serving in America right now, man. We're building their new pyramids. We're building their temples. We're building their infrastructures. But guess what? The Heavenly Father is going to throw all that down, man. Okay? Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation, right? And America is going to be a desolation. These various other parts of the earth are going to be a desolation, man. The Heavenly Father has promised to burn America, okay? The Heavenly Father hath promised, all right, to destroy America for its wickedness, all right? Different parts of the earth are going to get hit with those thermonuclear missiles, man. Thus saith the Lord, okay? So now that we're awakened, man, soon comes the reward, because we've already woken up. Now we just got to keep on enduring unto the end, all right, so we could be saved, like it says in Matthew, the 24th chapter, all right? We have to just endure to the end, and he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved, the scriptures say. So we just got to continue in this thing, man. Soon comes a reward, man, so be of good cheer, be of good comfort, man. Soon there will be a recompense for all that's been done to us. All right. So, Lord's will, this was edifying and exhorting. I want to say, Call Halayan La, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Akakwadash. Double honors to my elders and my apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well and that continue to teach this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, as always, be to the elect. Shalom.